Ein einsamer Vlad steht dort, während die Sonne untergeht. Und ich bin es Smurfix und wir sind natürlich hier noch im Springreach Event. Beim letzten Mal sind wir auf diese schöne Insel gespült worden und haben dort einen alten Bekannten in der Form von Odysseus getroffen, wo ich jetzt mal gespannt bin, ob unsere Leute den netten Typen aus Olympus wieder erkennen werden. Na gut, Zirz ist darüber natürlich nicht so happy, da sie ja eine gewisse Geschichte mit ihm hat und wir schauen, wie es weitergeht. Und zwar in Kapitel Nummer 2, Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time, mein kleines Schweinchen, war die Welt noch in Ordnung. Einst, in der guten alten Zeit. Oh, das haben wir schon mal schön gemacht. Once Upon a Time, there was a very powerful witch who lived on an island. She could do whatever you imagine. She could heal people, transform them, make poison, provide advice, make prophecies. There wasn't a thing in the world that was beyond her ability. It's true. Even though she lived all by herself on the island, she never wanted for anything. Well, except companionship. The fact is, whenever she went for a walk on the beach, or gazed out at the distant stars, or cooked herself a meal, or went to sleep for a night, she constantly yearned for another's presence. But she was a witch. And no witch could possibly be lonely. Everyone who knew her thought as much, and she told herself the same thing. It was a tiny discrepancy in who she was, but it was still strong enough to be fatal. One day, after some time had passed, a ship washed up on that witch island. The warriors aboard the ship were on their way home after a long years of war. You know, there's something about you that reminds me of Iron. The witch took one look at the ship's captain and immediately decided she liked him. So she thought she would treat him the same as all the other warriors. Odysseus, the legendary hero, the one who was responsible for winning the Trojan War, but whose incredibly epic journey led to the coming of the word Odyssey. That Odysseus? And now you're telling us he was lost to you. I'm sorry. It's okay, just go ahead and say it, Mesh. It's not like the others were shy about it. So he's your ex-boyfriend. Don't be ridiculous! Wait, then again, maybe it's not so ridiculous, but no, what am I saying? It's not like that. There is the scent of pure, concentrated romantic comedy as talk. Romance talk? Romantic comedy. Yeah! Come on, you tell us how you really feel. I told you, it's not like. And again, is it? Ah, great. Now I can't tell who I am anymore. Me, the queen witch. Come on, just head back. If you still want closure, then tell him. If you don't, then just leave him be. You've got to keep a clear head even when it comes to romance. Great, now I've got the teddy bear lecturing me on the finer parts of love. I might look cute as fluff, but I'm still a seasoned veteran when it comes to relationships. Oh hey, Artemis! It's not what it looks like! Alright, just give me a moment. I'm going to charm down myself so I don't end up embarrassing, well, myself. A charm? There we go, all set. What'd you just do? I put a limit on my emotions. It's like being a constant state of enlightenment. Well, maybe enlightenment isn't quite the right word, but it feels close enough. Oh good, you're back. What happened back there? Oh, you know, this and that. So about the guy we found. If you mean the servant, I'm afraid I have some terrible news. Huh? It seems I've lost my memory. You mean you've got amnesia? Asked him a number of questions and he doesn't appear to be lying.
Well, don't worry, I'll tell you this true name. How would you know that? Caesar told us. His name's Odysseus. As in the famous hero of the Trojan War. I see. So he's Odysseus. That would certainly explain this exceptional skill. Huh? Tell me you guys didn't fight him while we were gone. We didn't have to. I'm a warrior. I can immediately tell how skilled someone is just from the way they carry themselves. I see. So my name is Odysseus. Has hearing a name shaking loose any memories? I'm afraid not. I feel as though I am trapped in an impreparable labyrinth. Odysseus. It still doesn't feel as though it's truly my name. Well, this isn't good, Sitze. Do you have any elixir that can cure amnesia? Not on hand, but I could make one if I wanted to. Hey, here, let me take a look at you. If we're going to cure you, first we need to figure out what's wrong. By all means, thank you. Tut sie den Charme von sich selbst wegmachen, oder? There, traces of a spell on you. Can't fix this with just an elixir. This means your memories weren't just lost, they were stolen. Von einer Hexe? Well, now what are we going to do? If nothing else, I think we can assume that Odysseus here has a strong connection to the Singularity. We should also consider the possibility that I'm actually the one responsible for it. Sure, maybe, but that doesn't mean we can just tie you up and leave you here. Will you come with us? Of course. Fortunately, remembering my true name has helped me remember how to use my noble phantasm as well. Apparently I still possess the same common knowledge of records as other servants. So as long as there is no issue there, I should be able to use my noble phantasm now as well. Then we are agreed. Odysseus will work hand in hand with us to resolve the Singularity. Are you okay with that, Sitze? Yeah, sure, that's fine. You said your name was Sitze. Sure, so this is. Alright, I guess I can stick around at least until your memory comes back. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Come on, Sitze. Can you just be a little more, friendly? Hey, this is how I've always been. Get used to it. Okay, let's go, Master. You're putting too hard. Then you know better than to talk to the Queen Witch like that. It's great to see a master and a servant getting along so well. Doesn't look like he feels much of anything for her. For the time being, we can start by following the traces left behind by the spell that's been cast on him. They're a little hard to find thanks to all the demonic beasts hanging around. But don't worry, I've got it covered. By all means, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Alright, here goes nothing. Can't stop thinking about him? Stop staring at me like that piglet! You're gonna give him the wrong idea. Is everything okay, Cersei? I'm fine, just stay away from me. Alright. There's no need to be rude. Is that really any way to behave towards an old friend? A 1-2 punch from the stuff that stiff parade? I mean, from where we sit, you're just being a bitch kicking amnesiac when he's down. You guys don't get it. This guy's practically made out of solid iron, bones, muscle, nerves, everything. I see, so that is what you think of me. It's true, your words did not hurt me in the slightest. Because I understand there is a reason for your behavior. Well, he really trusts you, doesn't he, Queen Witch? I ought to cast a pancake curse on you for smacking at me like that. Please don't! I'm sorry to ask, but would you guys mind taking off all the demonic beasts a bit? Sure, we could just go around them, but I don't want them following us. Huh. Guess you're up for this. Huh? Let's see the kind of Trojan hero, war heroics that you on Samler and Achilles' sector. Of course, Heracles is and always will be the greatest hero Greece has ever known. But you still got a decent shot at a second place. I see. True. I suppose a demonstration of my skill in battle may well be the only method I have of proving myself. I can back you up if you have any concerns. Please do. Even a 1,000 to 1 chance of losing is more than we can afford to risk. So you're not gonna be no need to do it myself there, huh? With my memories gone, playing the part of my proud hero would be sheer hubris. I have not true. I have no intention of depending entirely on anyone's help but I will also not refuse when it's offered. Maxi, I'll wait your orders. Ich wollte jetzt eigentlich nur kurz schauen, das ist, glaube ich, hat eine MP-Batterie, aber ich bin mir gerade mega unsicher. So, ach so, oh, schade. Ich werde jetzt wahrscheinlich, ich dachte, wir können jetzt hier Fett, Tamamo, Bride und Waver reinhauen und natürlich dann dicken MP-Damage machen, aber okay. Ja, so, und wieso hilfst du eigentlich schon wieder nicht mit? Ich weiß, Kapitäne befehlen nur. Oh, ist ja nicht ein schöner Glubscher. So, jetzt will ich erstmal seinen coolen Taunt sehen. Achso, das greift für mich an. Ach so, stimmt, der Taunt funktioniert ja anders. Ja, der... Penelope. Sein Taunt funktioniert ja so, dass jeder anvisiert, den man da anvisiert. Alter, ist sein Design mega, Mann. Leute, ich habe heute schon wieder den Saber Lily gerollt und habe einen Shot ins Gacha hier versucht. Ich habe aber das das Ding Gacha gerollt, das Story Class. Habe ein 2030 bekommen und ein hier Caster Killer. Was ich natürlich gut finde, aber wenn ich ihn so sehe, Mann, dann hätte ich doch einfach hier versuchen sollen. Saber Lily Draw, beste Draw. Au, Leute, war das ja Design bitte mega oder was, Mann? Leute, ich würde mal sagen, Zeit Big Damage rauszuhauen. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass das tyrannische Pferd aufgestanden ist und mit Laser um sich geschossen hat. Aber okay, liebe Leute, man lernt nie aus. Und cool sieht es auf jeden Fall aus, liebe Leute. Dagegen kann man echt nichts sagen, Mann. Oh, Leute, ein sickes Noah Phantasm. There, will that do? I certainly have no objection. That was a textbook example of a perfect battle. Though I did notice you fight more like a tactician than a warrior. Apparently that is the path I walked up to this point. Can you continue tracing the spell now, Cersei? Cersei? Oh, right. I was just thinking about how I'd never actually seen you fight before. You hadn't? Since we used to know each other, I would have thought that included fighting alongside one another as well. Yeah, and it was a peaceful that we never had to. Because you turned everyone who set foot into enemies, right? Exactly. I'm not a queen witch for nothing. That's not really something to be proud of. Incidentally, your crew was no exception. I turned all of them into enemies too. What do you think? Pretty terrifying, right? No, not especially. I try not to jump to conclusions before I examine all the evidence, especially when it comes to judging others. Besides, I'm a shadow of history now. It would be meaningless to hold on to a grudge I held back when I was alive. Setze? Sorry, it's nothing. I guess this just means... It doesn't mean anything to you anymore, does it? I'm afraid I cannot give you an answer. At least while I'm not in the possession of my memories. No wonder you're the best tactician in all of Achaea. There we go. Now that the demonic spirits are gone, I can see the space traces more clearly. This way, straight ahead. Great, let's go. I still can't tell whether those two are getting along or not. Perhaps it would be better for you if you left this particular bear unpoked. By the way, Georges, what did you take last picture of? Oh, that? Those two just look so good together that I couldn't help myself. So you're basically acting a war photograph, eh?
Do you think that still has feelings? What does this mean?
Good question. We won't ever know what for sure unless we pry it out of her. Personally, I'd love to give it a try. It sounds like fun. I'm with Ryan. I could reuse some blackmail material here. That way I can be sure she keep me safe if anything really bad goes down. I see. You mean with your wife, Lady Midi? Ex-wife. Ex! She's your own person. And I'm mine! I've made it a right to live my life that way, and I'm not about to change it now.
He might not have his memory, but he's still the same guy. I can't tell if I'm upset, relieved, or both. Though I guess I can still say it's a relief to see that he didn't act any differently around me and he did anyone else. He definitely treats me the same as everyone, though in a way that pisses me off too. I hate having all these complicated feelings. I see something.
No way. This is your island. Do you have any idea what it is?
No, I don't. Well, full disclosure, I do not know that building. But I have no idea what it's doing here.
This is becoming quite an interesting problem.
Piglet, can I come here, please?
What's up?
Take a look at this.
Do the stairs lead underground? Oh no, I've got a very bad feeling about this. Do you know what these stairs might be doing here, Tsutsa?
I've no idea. We were never here before.
So we have a clear discrepancy between this place and Tyranny Island. It seems whoever behind this is practically inviting us in. What do you think we should do, Maxi? Anyone not want to go down there?
Yes, me! In my opinion, do you any about face leave the cigarette here and head right back home.
And what would that solve? Denied.
Well, come on, another good labyrinth. They couldn't be any more obvious about it being a trap if they tried.
Vielleicht ist dort ein Minotaurus.
I don't need to go down there to know that.
Well, like it or not, we are going down. That's our only choice. Very well then. I'll scout ahead. I'll bring up the rear. Master Tsutsa and Odysseus will stay in the middle, while Yason and Orion from the rear guard.
Hey, great, that sounds easy.
Yason, if you let me die, I will haunt you the hell out of you.
Get out of my mind.
Alright, then let us be on our way. Would you give the order, Maxi?
All hands, we are going in.
Understood. Go, go, go. Why did you make me do that?
Nobody made you do anything.
Okay, liebe Leute, dann haben wir das auch geschafft. Jetzt müssen wir mal schauen, ob wir hier einen Cut machen oder vielleicht noch das nächste Kapitel machen. Kann ich leider erst sagen, wenn das nächste Kapitel ist, dann kann ich schauen, wie lang das ist. Aber das werden wir sehen, zumindest ich verabschiede mich einfach und wahrscheinlich erst im nächsten Part geht es dann weiter. Zumindest haut rein, auf Wiedersehen, ciao.